What's up, y'all? We grind to the playoffs, man. We grind to the playoffs, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's what we doing today, guys. Let's get it. I went to the playoffs just now, but I lost. So start a new season. I'm locked in on all games because I be fooling around sometimes. Let's go. We in the early game. Let's go. Let's tune in, bro. We just tuning in. Let's get it. What's up, fool? Chillin', man. I'm broadcasting too, yeah. I say I'm broadcasting too, yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, we talked about storylines on this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, the team's not going to benefit at all.
My favorite team was Saints. Shit, yeah. Who you fuck with? The Raiders? How y'all feel about losing Derek Carr's ass?
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. He'll be marked
yeah.
at the 26 with a gain of 7.
I'm claiming this.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to
I'm claiming this shit,
runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Yeah.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Where you from? You ain't from Louisiana?
The long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the Bengals gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hold on, I can't hear you up, bro. What happened?
Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left.
Shit, I play Madden all day, every day, but I be playing GTA, so like sometimes and shit, sometimes Red Dead, and rarely I play 2K.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
23 what? 2K?
Second down, and they're getting him involved.
What was that?
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Call of Duty too. Yeah.
Touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he will carry this one. Touchdown NFC. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Fully good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field
11:54
send this one away.
p.m. Well, there's 12 something out there.
From the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
What is 10:54 a.m.? It's 10:54 a.m. Where you at?
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. That's done. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards.
I be fumbling hella people, boy.
To move the sticks. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And some room to maneuver. Touchdown.
This shit, man.
A big play there. 51 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds.
Not really, no.
The offense for the NFC.
Shit, I be fucking with Lil Papa. No cap.
Charles, remember they had the short field.
You ain't never heard of Lil Papa?
Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, I be listening to Lil Papa, No Cap, Rollo Rodriguez, Lil Baby, Real Bleeder, T.G. Commas, ATM Malley and shit like that.
To throw, it's Mahomes out to his left.
Yeah, no, the only underground was like the only underground was this who I just named. I ain't named. Nah, Lil Papa, No Cap, they all know, like they are, you know. You heard of Rollo Rodriguez? He used to rap with No Cap, but they started beefing. They fell out.
Sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Johnson goes in motion left. Play action.
Shit, boys, Tamina, a good one.
He'll let this go deep right side. And that gonna be
boys to me.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw
what?
covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot.
Shit, I don't know. I just know that's the name of the song.
Rolling to his right. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, I be fucking him a little dirt.
Mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate on the run and picking up a first down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run with Lynch. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal. He's going to get it again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Yeah.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Chris Olave.
The 3-yard line again. They'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the
play? I don't kick field goal.
Left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that. I just never kick field goals off punt. I just rather go for it.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the
a little bit. I don't be fucking with that for real.
Nonetheless. And I guess the book might
have I used to be on that shit heavy, but I don't be fucking with it. That shit got boring.
And analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It got boring. Yeah.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work.
Shit, I'm tired of that same feeling, man. Plus, shit, you know, I ain't really fucking with none of that. I got a daughter on the way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that.
Appreciate you.
2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's done. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think,
oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Wilson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hell no, bro. I'm 18.
Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision.
No, I graduated in May.
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
What I got a baby.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to
I got a month left for school. I ain't tripping.
Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. First play of the drive goes the wrong way.
My baby due in September, man.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's done. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
We still got some suggestions. We're coming up with something.
Opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Yeah, you got some kids.
Quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough.
Shit.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended
I be getting that a lot, man. That's the always get that shit.
Try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is swallowed up right.
Got too fast, too late.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays in the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He'll get 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Man. So I don't worry about it.
He'll look to throw.
Man, come on now, man.
The danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble.
My nigga really tried to karate kick.
Dives for it and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Now here's a little touch pass.
Yeah, I got a drop.
It quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
I'm at fast food right now. Shit, I'm tired of that. This is my 4th fast food job. As soon as I graduate, man, it's over. I'm leaving fast food.
He gets it left side to John. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I'm going to do some construction work when I graduate. I got a job that they told me to call them whenever I'm ready. They start at $21 an hour. It's that starting pay.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Travis Kelce, 74 yards. And the NFC has retaken the lead.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Good shit, man.
He will score. Touchdown. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one. That puts them in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Well, that score you just added on the board will energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
They'll try and run it here. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Yeah, King D.
Return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, Def, but shit, I go by King D's.
The offense for the NFC.
I say Def, but I be going by King D's.
You know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are
Dead,
ball at the 28-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Johnson on poke free. Football's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution.
Got them headhunters, brother.
Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, back when I was in my high school at
now Mahomes.
we made it to the championship.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard.
In 2018, we had, made it to the championship. We played in the Dome, and we won. That shit was love, I ain't lying.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down, needing a score here in the late going. Coming up here.
The thing is, we played on my birthday, December 7th.
And again, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Oh, yeah.
Incomplete, Calvin Johnson.
That shit was love, bro.
Taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Ledge up the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. T. Higgins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC has once again taken the lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 20.
I like doing that shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep.
Let's go.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the lead. Some late games will show here. Touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up
GG's, bro.
a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter, because you know you've got to
Let's go, man. Got another dub. Let's go. We started off right. We're going to play one more game, bro.
Right out of the balloon.
Play one more game and we're going to finish this tomorrow, man.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
I don't know. That's what it was. Look at my thighs, Steve.
On 2nd and goal.
That's good, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Come on, when I do it, I can. All that fake love, that's that shit that I don't need. I'm listening to some Ride Weed.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll run with Holmes. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Priest Holmes, 25 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So defensively, third down, you're thinking get the stop, maybe force the field goal try. Instead, he's able to shake free and not just get the first down, but get the touchdown as well.
Yeah, so much for the best laid plans, right? And you knew once he got past the line of scrimmage, he was gone. Got a head of steam behind him. Boom, off to the races. The only surprise would have been if anyone caught him.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before. starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. The man in motion left here, Johnson. They go play fake. Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like we have to give up the football again after this one.
I'm gonna get on knocked out. Ace of spades, poker face, wild card, walking dead, new Messiah like I'm inside you out the brain. I stop it in. Walk on just accurate. I say she the release it.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Johnson. And he will bring it back. It's a